This is important. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Bro, I just battled Capo, and I passed that test while being under the pressure. Now I wanted real sick, and they gave me certainly under the weather. I want my thanks for helping when you in dire need. Got you an opponent that matters, so you should admire me. I've seen your matchups, and they can never inspire me. Oh dear, thinking back, you got booked as an afterthought like a diary. You really lost to White Mike. After that, I know you don't like life. Lex saw an Indian with slight fright that writes white and said he's ready for the big leagues. That's quite nice. It was between you and King Yoshi, but I chose you despite hype. Yeah, this shot was up in the air like a flare gun. That was your signal to seek help. And now you under the bright lights, going night-night. You gonna try to defend homeschool because I bumped them? Y'all are no friends. If you think I bullied him, a grown man, you are so dense. Plus, I apologize. We both win. I told him, I'm like Violet from The Incredibles. Clearly, I don't know my own strength. Ooh, I brought nothing wet. I can stay on this topic and run it back. Do like 10 bars, it's a centaur. Actually, let me double back. That's okay by me. I was about to bump you too like I'm Ace Amin. Just to see if this Indian stands tall, he'll break up. It would have made my wing! What? Bro, the crowd could be against me and they can hype his lyrics, and there's some battlers who might just fear it, but I don't care. Danny Phantom, I have a fighting spirit. Now guess what? Now guess what? You about to get sent up, because you got a punch with the face. It's a headbutt. To me, you are no rival. You said a line to Raja. I'm surprised you ain't go viral, because you're the type to say, he barely lasted a minute in bed, he's so primal. Mo? Otoke? That's Korean. I've been studying.
Oh, that Korean shit. That's Korean.
Y'all need y'all to say it with me.
What that Korean shit? Say it again slower.
They know. Because you're the type to say, he barely lasted a minute in bed, he's so primal. Mo? Otoke? I'm the type to never say he barely lasted a minute in bed, he's so primal. We don't like you. This man sucks. Why do you care about his sex drive? Bang bust. Fam, what? Fam, what? Is that about? Level. About?
Let's go, Fib.
Sit your horny ass down like the casting couch. What is, bro, it is me. You see this? The face. Shout out CJA. That's a tragic route. And y'all was liking that? Y'all was hyping that? Invisible ink. I just couldn't see myself. Sing along. I just couldn't see myself right in that. It's getting gory. I call myself the face, then became the face. Let's not switch the story. Pulled up to iBattle, and I made myself at home. Rick and Morty. This kid is corny, but it's iBattle. So I gotta give praise to those from my castle. You battled in front of Rock, I was quite baffled. Y'all give it up for the lengths that this guy traveled. I also battled in front of Rock, but he wasn't hosting my battle. It's a slight hassle. If you don't match my volume, you're gonna probably stink. You need to yell to up the energy. Now stop to think. Yell to up the energy? I'm a powerhouse. Monsters Inc. This a kind of pressure. God! This is a kind of pressure you can only hope to handle. I got punches, charisma, jokes, and angles. Plus my energy's through the roof like solar panels. Leave bro in shambles. You really think you clever and I'm weak. I keep improving easily. There's no pressure when I speak. So am I worried if they copy my style? Never, because I'm heat. Spider-Man 1. Getting bit feels a little odd, but it's okay because I literally get better in my sleep. Your ass! Your ass! They said the Geechee battle was a lucky shot. I call glass. You gonna fall fast. I want the comments will call trash, but getting rid of me is like grabbing a rebound. Tall task. This a blessing. This a blessing. And you lucky I'm around. At my table, I don't think that buddy's allowed. I'm in a class of my own. No one besides myself. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Simple. Like all your big battles, you gonna pay for this. Jungle Juice. We want proof you could punch with a crazy twist, but when you rap forever, it takes away from it. FEBOU, you are an industry plant, so make it quick. After three rounds, your family gonna talk to you. Yeah, it's gonna be like that, yeah. FEBOU, you are an industry plant, so make it quick. After 3 rounds, your family gonna talk to the coroner, but first, let the back talking begin like the start of Euphoria. Everybody hates you because you copy the formula, so take a hard look in the mirror like body dysmorphia. Fat motherfucker. Everybody hates you because you copy the formula, so take a hard look in the mirror like body dysmorphia. Fat motherfucker, say goodnight. Fat motherfucker. I beat him already.
Yo, hold up. Fat motherfucker, say goodnight. He think he running up the views but need to take a hike. This year I'll make more than what you've made in life. I got Jacksons and Benjamins. Name the price. You not solidified with water or I'ma break the ice. We extra loaded for the house like Vegas dice. I'll even make you better on this stage tonight. All the star power like the Dragon Balls, but from what I've gathered, I gave him life. He the lazy type. He the lazy type. Relies on validation and it damages his health. Then loses confidence when a reaction isn't felt. Always trying to find a breakthrough moment, like the Kool-Aid man. Get a handle on yourself. Before this battle, come on. Get a handle on yourself. Before this battle was a sell, I had a sold-out show. I was working to prepare. My success to your success, it isn't worth it to compare. Your 15 minutes of fame have come and gone. Dispersed and disappeared. Now the face is pressed for time like person of the year. Looking nervous in the mirror. Looking nervous in the mirror. Bitch, why even try? Against Jay Moore, your loud ass hit the trenches and then quietly died. That's because you don't fare well outside this room like an Irish goodbye. Shit, I'm surprised he didn't cry. Were you afraid of all his angles? Had no stripes in the trenches, we watch you fade into the shadows. Like war paint, but in your case, the face can't make up for that battle. And that's why they coddle him at home just to save face. I hit the road and rep the league, did it in a great way. You wouldn't hit the interstate to have an away game deposit box. They should have vaulted you, because only time Fee is locked in is when he's in a safe space. Speaking of his safe space, he doesn't do violent bars. It's whatever to me. You bump homeschooled and act like you're above it all? Pathetic to see. Yeah, I'm a nerd, but I'ma still keep the metal with me. You ever play Kingdom Hearts? The weapon is key. So I'ma get it and squeeze. Spray off fast and let the AR clap. Turn iBattle to iMessage. The auto fill the face soon as I make contact. But let's lay off that. The auto fill the face soon as I make contact. But let's lay off that. Cause guess what? I'm about to get sent up. Cause I got a punch with the face. It's a... Wow. You might just be the best of rappers. Genius with the bars. Got the writing of a legend stature. You got a punch with the face, it's a head. You strike me as a temple tapper. Think about it. See, with FEBOU, real skill has never been displayed. He gotta yell stupid slogans just to get us to relate. It's always, what? How? And you wonder why your writing's in a questionable state. Bitch, step up to the plate. He won't even use bad words in a verse, but his voice shaking. All these stupid slogans, no purpose, the boy basic. At home with a swear jar, and that explains why it's a curse when you coin phrases. You noise making, I'ma get the gun a buck once, chest shot. It's looking like he stumbled up drunk. I'ma make the kid pay and then double up funds like a swear jar. So put a lid on it and shut the fuck up. I'ma I'ma get the gun to buck once, chest shot. It's looking like he stumbled up drunk. I'ma make the kid pay and then double up funds like a swear jar. So put a lid on it and shut the fuck up. I'm looking out for bloodlust. Cause even if his team got gats to flex, he wouldn't blast a tech. If y'all thought that you could pull up with bow and arrow, that's a stretch. And one more thing. Stop being a pussy and battle Dex.
All right, give it up for the first round.
Set me all up. I said I'm still alive. I'm still alive. You have 7 battles. Why you was asking early for me when you ain't have to hurry? I face names, but they claim that I have to worry. You ain't make fun of Geechee for lift with can. You ain't told Rock I'm still alive, so you passing early. You saw what I did to Suge in a 1-rounder, that's a 30. You ain't have the journey. You ain't ever asked what a goat's life like and stuff. Taxidermy. I ain't having most. You have 6 battles. Hard work, dedication, he's all heart. Just pick one to watch, then save yourself the trouble if y'all smart. Because if you watch one ROHEEZY battle, you've watched them all. Paul Blart, false start. Go. Wait, he frail. Your lack of energy can never make me yell. Plus, you had 5 major battles like the War of 1812. If you gonna play me, if you gonna play me, if you gonna play me well, then it's too late and it's doomsday. Or new grave is where you lay. Oh yeah, you got a punch with a face like Kool-Aid. I've had a hate train for like the last 2 years. Can you believe it, y'all? And not one time did I ever need Lex to help me or be involved. But when you got cooked by Mike and was trashed with a Mil J, he helped you get on King of the Dot. I've seen it all. It was quite berserk. Life alert. He pushed the button to help pick you up when he seen your fall. So you can't speak at all. So you can't speak at all. But I won't act like you don't have any crazy stats. While some of his material may be whack, he did say, Charlie Chaplin, be quiet, white man. Your footage has no color. Wait, he's ass. It was silence during that performance too. Now that's Charlie Chaplin. Boy, you don't gotta say a thing and you make me laugh. You got a problem with You got a problem with substance. So I'm gonna win in the building and online. There won't be a lot of discussion. But props, they consider. We have a battle on our hands. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, I got him as nothing. You getting a white sheet because your punches are not gonna cut.
Drink your water.
Yeah, I got him as nothing. You getting a white sheet because your punches are not gonna cut it. I'm not with the bluffing. So how's he around me? Ever hear this clown speak? Always doing his best Eminem impersonation with loud speech. Just a sound heat. You gotta bite to make an impression. Mouthpiece. Without me, all you bring to the table is you rhyme fast. In front of the camera, he speed through it like a time lapse. You should try to emulate my raps. Bunch of moments, kind laughs, a lot of charisma, slight gas, great delivery. Great delivery. My arsenal and my stats are quite vast. I'm box office, blockbuster, Minecraft. This guy's ass. Just people your numbers are. If you went to my training camp, I would give this league another star. Teach you the ropes and take my brother far. Give you a whole crash course like bumper cars. Another bar. You need to fix a few things, fam. Become my student. This is a big chance. Become my student. This is a big chance. Success is in arm's reach like a wingspan. Let's switch plans. Multis? You guys heard of it? When you try rhyming all the syllables? Bulky. You find words to fit, then do 9 lines and call it lyrical? Y'all is pitiful. It's not dope at all. With that style, not one op you smoked at all. Why is it the one who don't rap that good who be coaching y'all? You rap too fast, that's your oldest flaw. Your composure's off. You ever fake played a video game with your little bro and all? He don't know it all? That's what it's like when you do a multiplayer. You just mashing buttons, making no progress because your control is off. Hold it, y'all. Hold it, y'all, because the punches dealt aren't dope to anyone but itself. So what is a multi-purpose when you do nothing else? Lex!
Lex, first you offer me a bum, now this. He's gonna sell a bar with a bunch of rhymes so the punch sounds lit. This Indian can sell y'all anything. Have a look. 1 pound fish. I like that. Yo, can y'all say that with me? That was actually yeah. Lex, do you know how talented I am? No, I'm tweaking. Do you know how talented I am? Bro, tweaking. I play basketball, I play chess, I play tennis, so no speaking. Yeah, simple.
Let's go, give it up for that
round.
Damn! Beating him in mass is an uphill battle. Probably the worst climb. But I'm glad you finally got another chance at home. You know, since you lost to him the first time. You told us that your mom got carpal tunnel. Must be tragic at home. Can't get a grasp of control. You use her struggle stories, then act like you've grown. Just because you inherited her shaky writing doesn't make you bad to the bone. I'm mad at this hoe. I'm mad at this hoe. Because you tried to befriend me on some bro code stuff. Hype my promo up. You tried to befriend me on some bro code stuff. Hype my promo up. Come to find out, you attach yourself to anything that's popular to grow your buzz. Chow Tzu, you was only backing me, hoping we would both blow up. It ain't a promo stunt. It ain't a what? Chow Tzu, you was only backing me, hoping we would both blow up. It ain't a promo stunt. Your witness is dead slowly. You'll do anything for likes because you are a clout demon, and that's on the dead homies. He been chasing engagement longer than Ted Mosby. I can't believe you brag about your views. Shit ain't making no sense. To go viral, you spend tens of thousands of dollars to buy battles that don't make you a cent. When I went viral, I made 20 grand off my Vegas event. And that's the difference between Fee paying his dues and me paying the rent. You bought a rich resume, now pay with a poor future. This, a legendary downfall like Icarus. And that makes you a sore loser. And that makes you a sore loser. But he brought the URL to his house. Pfft. Based on the clothes and reputation, that's a homeless destination. You get views but still lose so we don't notice elevation. It is an IP address. Between all the numbers you need periods of showing separation. That's why the face aged badly like a fake ID. You just an undeveloped artist with a PayPal G. Ticketmaster prices, I don't see the face value. Catch a couple extra charges when I break down feet. Without Lex, you are nothing but the drama you bring. He plays your matchmaker so you follow dude's lead. Like Cupid, just for Bo to make a connection, the kid's gotta pull strings. Here's the thing, you pay for battles, keep it tall. The confidence much shorter. Tried to skip the line and got caught at the Trump border. Deep down you want to be a rook, but you will always be a pawn as long as you cut corners. I'm trying to move a piece, but don't know why they choose to see him as the face of the brand. Lex, you put him at the top of this league, you've been wasting your bands. I battle as Yu-Gi-Oh! We independent, but I'm puzzled by the chain of command. Speaking of the chain of command, you the only guy I know who pays for battles, but still hates the system. Tex and Duchess ranked you top 5, you was complaining, bitching, like a game of Russian roulette. Cause even when you win, you still play a victim. Lame, arrogant prick, those fake narratives been known. Goku's heart disease, you need to find a cure for that main character syndrome. Curse it. Come on. Goku's heart disease, you need to find a cure for that main character syndrome. Cursed his own supporters, then crashed out on Twitter like a fucking stressed clown. Overreacted like Chernobyl, that's a public meltdown. Now this punk is crashed out on Twitter like a fucking stressed clown. Overreacted like Chernobyl, that's a public meltdown. Now this punk is hellbound. Yo Lex, instead of running PR for him, y'all need to bench Fee quick. He throws a fit, the league pretends it never happened, and it gets me sick. They help you hide those power trips like the Epstein list. And y'all pretend and y'all pretend he's lit. Shit, maybe you control those impulses if your status was secure. I rest my case, leave your baggage at the door. I'm the blueprint, but you brought the standard to the floor. Got us sick to our stomach, like Chinese street food, rattled to the core. We all saw, like Chinese street food, rattled to the core. We all saw your reaction to the rankings, insecure. Exposed him as a fraud, like Oprah and The Rock. It all went up in flames and you still ask for our support? He don't want to get ranked, but you can't ignore the outcome of a battle when it's war. Hans Zimmer, even when you play the background, what matters is the score. Time.
Give it up for that round.
I said, hold it down. Yo, hold it down. This is mad serious, bro. Super serious. I ain't want to do stereotype bars. Oh, shit. They mean nothing and that's dumb. I won't rap about how Indians cook with their feet. I don't have something for that one. I won't rap about how flies get all in the juices they sell. I would have been bugging with that punch. Yeah, buddy, that yeah, buddy, is that done? He don't act like he don't know, but I know that this goofy aware. In your country streets, they be serving bowls of doom and despair. Okay, that's when you started losing me there. Dude is a square, but you have gotten better, and you promo too. Then Lex added the prominence. I walked through the fire by myself. Facing vets added the confidence. Worked my way up. The rest haven't been dominant. Heard all the critiques. Upset, had to acknowledge it. Stress having to polish it. Working out the kinks like Sex Addicts Anonymous. You dead after I promise it. You dead after I promise it. You feel me? You dead after I promise it. They don't expect much from you because what you do is odd. I set the bar too high. Now it takes a lot for me to do the job. I became my own worst enemy like Doodle Bob. Saying you the God. I'm not here to argue religious to see his views or convince you which one would seem as true. That won't even do. Reincarnation, is that what you believe in? Shoot. After this, if you're back in any way, shape, or form, then I'll believe it too. Y'all watch me grow slowly. At the top, it's getting so lonely. Now I'm so cozy. And if you really think I can't rap with you,
Oh, no, me.
let me state some facts. Your only hope is if I play with raps and wrote some jokes, you ain't changing that. That's your only hope. You won't make it back. I can coast with most, and today is that. Homies toast the faces back. I face only goats with straight attacks. Watch homie coat, now let's wait for that. Besides, this guy reminds me of the life of Pi. Whoa, tiger, whatever floats your boat, my Indian bro, in close proximity to a dangerous cat. Holy smokes, we gonna make them rap.
Right, nigga.
On TikTok, you one of the most viewed. Man, you well off. At your funeral, you get one viewing. Damn, you fell off. The face to the shit.
Bro, I
Water, my nigga, take your break.
That shit was crazy. That's the bar tonight. Ain't anybody rapping tonight not beating that as well as
On TikTok, you one of the most viewed. Man, you well off. At your funeral, you get one viewing. Damn, you fell off. You mad? Cause this league do more than push me? So many names, they can't even afford to book me. I'm fortunate, I eat fortune cookies. Your pen is wet. Your pen is wet. You surviving? Never that. Once you see the light, forget about it. Men in Black. You better off trying to become a monk. You bugging, son. You have nothing to stand on. Just sitting on rounds like Lieutenant Dan. Your run is done. Forrest Gump, I love it, bruh. So save that lip like your upper gun. Dummy, you gonna get hurt and say, I wanna go home. You're Bubba Gump. Then die. The fun is done. Plus he's self-absorbed like he's done a bunch. You puff your chest out, but son should run, cause I'm one of one. I will never want to become you. I'm not Kirby. I just want to see this sucker punch another one. Now, anyone who's dumb enough to believe this bum is tough cause he rhyme a lot but don't want to punch, tell him this is an uphill battle and I'm gonna run it up. Cause I'm not a pansy. Cotton candy, sweet, they eat it up, but all they get is a bunch of fluff. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. Like, how are you not a fan? Bro, I'm the echolocation guy. Aquaman, you don't got a chance. I've been carrying this league. You know my stats. Viral, you know I'm that. Vital, Fighting for this company, I broke my back. Spinal. You and I know. You gonna say I'm teams with half the league so I don't battle them? You only painting half the picture. It's funny because I faced not Kim, Los, Mac, Duke, Peoples, so pass the liquor. There's actual footage of me punching on a teammate like Draymond Green, and that's the kicker. These dumb narratives gonna be done in a minute. My plan to not be in judge battles was done with precision. Made my lane, raised my name, but you're not trusting the vision. So you're gonna flip it and spit some like this bum is a chicken. My pop claim self-defense and still got life. Why would I ever agree with the judge's decision? The face of this league, you should offer me thanks. And disrespect the captain, you're gonna be walking the plank. Right. Safe to say, if he is locked in, we off to the bank. Give me my money.
Yeah, that's FEBOU right there,
Y'all still with us? Yeah. I read the Bible. Shit is violent. There is constantly death. So even in the word, I read the Bible. Shit is violent. There is constantly death. So even in the word, there's natural selection like autocorrect. The evolutionary timeline got him upset. You went from being an animal to straight up posturing, the Darwin effect. Dog him a threat. A mutt that's hard to tame, one of one and far from sane. Both gifted and a problem like Trump's Qatari plane. This chump is not the face. The only thing you represent's the culture's mediocrity. iBattle helped expand your local scene and following. And how'd you thank Lex? Sprayed his face with silly string. Bro, he need apologies. You keep trying to pull the loyalty card when you got no redeeming quality. All right. R.I.P. Mac. He changed the way this league has been promoted. So in his honor, I'ma seize it in the moment. Beat on my opponent. Ginyu squad. The captain got bodies, but the team is full of posers. Cause it's seize it in the moment. Beat on my opponent. Ginyu squad. The captain got bodies, but the team is full of posers. Cause his posse got him winning on some no debate shit. That's a whole lot of jumping to conclusions like the Golden Gate Bridge.
Hold it down.
Yo, y'all with us? All right,
Let's go.
Cause his posse got him winning on some no debate shit. That's a whole lot of jumping to conclusions like the Golden Gate Bridge. Too bad you've never done suicide, you overweight bitch. I mean, you trying to body shame Archie is hella whack. That's like the Latino pot calling the kettle fat. You gotta build your frame. Bitch, I don't feel your weight. You're skating on thick ice, pal, and it's still gonna break. You gotta build your frame. Bitch, I don't feel your weight. You're skating on thick ice, pal, and it's still gonna break. You always chasing fame and it relates to how you overeat. Same way you crave virality, engaging off the dopamine. Overindulgent. You need to stop the potlucks and take a break from all the social feeds. Hopefully, you hit the swimming lanes and maybe lift some weights, stupid. Your body needs a revolution from the shit you gave to it. Go and take up arms. You can free your whole system with resistance-based movements. Let me switch the pace to it. I find him fast jabbed and it's time to gat clap. You said you got buns, then got saved, and I think that's ass. Let's see if God can save you again when you try and clap back. You said you had sex once and then stop. Sorry, you said you had sex twice and then stop. Sounds lame to me. The pussy must have been trash. Did you feel ashamed and leave? You mean to tell me she gave this Christian missionary and then he changed beliefs? You mean to tell me she gave this Christian missionary and then he changed beliefs? Now he has a porn addiction, fantasizing thought. Yeah, facts. Now he has a porn. Yeah, facts. Stop being so horny. Now he has a porn addiction, fantasizing thoughts, mime artist. Closest that he's getting to those walls is imaginary box. Always thirsting out in public, finding girls to trauma dump on. Gluten-free, you don't even really know what buns are. Get straight. Always thirsting out in public, finding girls to try 'em a dump on. Gluten-free, you don't even really know what buns are. Get strung along by hoes like water for the front yard. Every girl he's liked is like dancing with the devil. A motherfucking jump off.
You're bugging.
Last girl he had a crush on, her name was Jail. Bottom line, she got kicked out of the league because she's racist as hell. But you didn't see it coming, right? You stupid and especially dumb. You missed every red flag, including the Confederate one. Say swear to God she didn't call you step bro. Okay.
Yo, my God.
Facts only. Say swear to God she didn't call you step bro. Okay, let me move away, because if he gets struck, then I die. They need to shut your Wi-Fi. In her DMs, typing freaky stuff at nighttime. Now you deleted all those tweets. Can't believe it, bro. Side-eye. Son different, like future Trunks. Haunted by his past, so he's cleaning up the timeline. You think it's... You think it's great to flirt with Nazis who make racial slurs a hobby. We kept all the receipts, bitch. You failed to burn the copies. Used to call her step-sis, and now you're stuck trying to wash away your dirty laundry. Racist. Used to call her step-sis, and now you're stuck trying to wash away her dirty racist Karen, that's your type. Make him nervous as hell. She even designed the motherfucking merch you would sell. Your dad would be ashamed of you in that permanent cell. That man is sitting in prison and you was flirting with Jail. So I'm sorry, FEBOU, for the fact you had to lose. Spending all that time bragging about your views. Now this the end of your name. That's why I had to silence you.